Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is Ismortah, and this evening is my Heroes of the Storm stream. So this evening I'm going to show you two more characters. And again, I apologize for last week. An actual storm took out Heroes of the Storm. So fitting, but it did suck, because I did want to play. So I'm going to keep the theme of showing you some more of my favorite Zerg characters. As you see, all of my hardy characters at the top, with the exception of Butcher, all Zerg. And I have a lot of Zerg, I call Zerg roster people that are either Zerg or skin Zerg, because I'm all about the Zerg, the bugs. So yeah, the plan this evening to show you two of my favorite Zerg. I'm going to show you Dehaka as well as Stukov. And like I say every time, I haven't played this game in like 2 years, so I'll be learning with you, going through what are the strats, what are the abilities, and example gameplay. So before I get started, just let me check the Twitch audio, and I'll get right with you. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Right, we are good to go. And so I will be checking the stream chat. I'll just be checking it in between battles in my discussion, just so A, I don't forget my train of thought, and B, it's kind of hard to type in chats and engage with it while I'm playing. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so the first I'm going to show you that I have here is Dehaka, who, historically when he first came out, you can sort of play him like a tank, but since now there's a division between what they call a bruiser and a tank. Bruiser being someone that can get in close and do damage, with the idea that it's not, the ideal isn't to go after heroes, whereas a tank is someone that can just absorb obscene amounts of damage, or get up in someone's face, like holding something, lock someone in place. So Dehaka is a bruiser. He's missing an arm, poor buddy. He's actually one of the cool characters you interact with in the Heroes of the Storm. Part of the Swarm campaign in StarCraft, and you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend, because it's pro bugs and one of my favorite arc, very biased in the StarCraft 2 universe. Alright, so what can this guy do? One, you see from his huge arm, he can do drag. Oh, I'm sorry, I jumping the gun. He can drag, he can spit out his tongue and deal damage, and then whoever's the first enemy that the tongue hits, it'll pull him toward me. So I can use Dehaka as a way to set up an attack with allies. And they're stunned temporarily as well. Next up is Dark Swarm. Deal a bunch of damage that's AoE for a period of time. So you notice since there's stun for a period of time, you can start Dark Swarm before after the drag and get free hits in since we're stuck there. Burrow, you can become invulnerable for a couple seconds, looks like. I don't know if you can move while doing this, or if it's just like a hide ability. I think before it was like a improved movement that you can move somewhere, and that's sort of what Burrow implies, but we'll see how that works in game. Essence collection. He can heal if he has a bunch of essences. You get more essence if you're near enemies or takedowns as well. But he'll heal more for more of the essence, which is all about even in StarCraft. collecting, get the essences. Alright, heroic abilities. First one's Isolation. You deal a shit ton of damage to an enemy that reveals, silences, and slows for 30 seconds. Basically just locking down an enemy. Or Adaptation, that after a short period of time can heal all of the damage you took. So I'm going to try that one first, just because Isolation is more dependent on team play. So this is one show, and this is more the tanky one too. The fact that I'm getting in there, kiting, doing AoE damage, and can sit there and take damage from like towers or groups of enemies. So we're going to try that one first. Now let's see how to talent it, since we're speccing that way. Alright, so first off, so we got Enduring Swarm, make that better. That's a possibility. Tissue Regeneration. Increase my essence. That's an interesting quest. Now this one increases Bush Stalker. What was Bush Stalker? I don't see that mentioned here anywhere. Oh, maybe just means like if I'm in the bushes, possibly. Alright, so I'm thinking about doing Tissue Regeneration. Since I'm all about essences, I can like double up on that. Emerging from burrow knocks enemies back and slows them. That's interesting. Takedowns grant more essence. That's interesting, but I'm not going to necessarily be taking down enemies myself per se, because I don't do that much damage. He who collects. That's an interesting one, especially paired with this quest. So do Tissue Regeneration and one who collects. That's interesting. Increase drag durations. Interesting too. That's a very short period of time. Reduce the cooldown of drag. Now that's interesting. That way, if I'm sitting in one spot, just hitting a bunch of enemies, I can do that drag more often so no one can get away. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to feed on essence, and then feeding frenzy. That's thematically cool, and it fits that build, looks like. We're going to do adaptation. Because just like in StarCraft, the reason you collect essence is to keep evolving. Okay, essence increases attack damage, primal rage, that's interesting. Ferocious Stalker. Just like a lot of Dark Form stuff. I think I'm going to do Primal Rage. I might see the benefit of this, especially when doing AoE. So. But this is like going after heroes mostly. And this is all drag stuff, looks like. Oh, I see. You have to. Oh, they must have changed that since God knows how many years ago. Before, whenever you did burrow, if I recall, you could just move. Like that was your move, is burrowing. But now you have to spec that way. So I have to spec Tunneling Claws to move while burrow. Otherwise, the burrow is just like a shield. Okay, so I definitely want to do that. If the game goes that long, which probably won't. So go all essence, feeding, tunneling. I mean, specking Bushstalker is really good because you can leap from the shadows, do a lot of damage, then trap enemies, and then leave. They're just, I can see there's really like just two different builds for this guy. Like one's going after heroes, the other one's like farming minions and taking damage from towers. So the first spec is the one that we're going to focus on showing you this evening. So I think I'm going to do this one, Change in Survival. Cool. Alright, I think we got it. Let's see, do I want to keep this color is the last thing. do have 3 different colors. To be honest, this one looks kind of cool just because I'm all about shadowy. It's kind of shadowy. I think we'll do that one. Anything else we want to change? Banner I can make. I thought I had a Zerg one. There we go. And crest. I think it fucking matters, but we can go boar, I guess. Sure.
Change is upon us.
You will collect the essence. We will collect. So if I'm going to have to era heroes, it's better to be close to multiples so they get so I can hit multiples, or with a group. Otherwise, it's really like just taking the damage and farming. Because if I get hella essence, I'm really hard to take down. And then with my drag, I can trap enemies and do some damage, and the heroes can just gang up and get them. So it's really a tank spec that I'm doing here.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Can't say I'm happy fighting beside you.
We will see if you are weak or strong. Forward.
Oh, it's cool. You see it in the
battle
left here. It shows me how much healing I have
10
stored, which is the
seconds.
essences. And tells me how much a bonus I get for
5,
maximum
4,
essence,
3,
regen, all that
2,
shit.
1. Let the battle begin.
Oh, I can still do it. I can teleport to bushes, but to burrow, I need the spec. Okay, so I can still teleport to bushes. That's awesome. Great. That's what I used to do. Teleport to bushes.
First blood.
Well, that was amusing.
So, like, I can burrow, but bush stalk should be able to do whenever.
A good kill.
Look at that. Look how fast I can move. Isn't that awesome?
Someone's been practicing.
Choose a talent. Slain.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Burrow, you can't move. You have to spec, high level spec, move while burrowed. Otherwise, burrow is just a temporary stay in place shield. To move, I need to do my bush stalker. That was a stupid mistake. I was getting the two abilities mixed up. So like in 15 seconds, I can teleport to a bush, which I can do every like, well, 75 seconds. So we'll teleport to this bush.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Raven Lord demands it. Doom to the Gravekeeper. The altar is ours. Fire upon the Gravekeeper. How enjoyable.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Talent? Ah, that seems generous.
Nice work, kid.
The altars are rising, heroes. Do get ready. Excellent.
Way to go.
The altars have risen. Activate them now.
Oh, I
Your
have to
powers
hit D to
will
trigger the essence.
Gravekeeper.
I think I forgot that too. I thought it was
Like all
automatic.
the
My
others.
bad.
Choose a talent. Fort demolished.
Did I use that incorrectly? Oh, I healed damage. I healed from the damage took. So I healed right after I get hit hard by damage. And now you guys know too.
The altars rise again. Be swift, heroes. Do not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you. You have done well, heroes. Let the Gravekeeper know your power. Death to all who serve the Gravekeeper. Choose a talent.
You can see how this plays. Like, you want to be tactical when you use your bush because you can instantly teleport. Because otherwise you don't have fast movement. And then farm those essences and work through teams so you can trap heroes,
We ought
be
to
the brunt
capture
of the
this
attack.
mercenary camp.
I will collect.
Enemy slain.
Now that was a music.
It is merely
Enemies are unchanging. No
this tower shall serve the
We ought to
Raven
capture
Lord.
this mercenary camp.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name. Your powers will be mine, Gravekeeper, like all the others. That was rather violent. You have done well, heroes. Let the Gravekeeper.
And you can see also if you time when you do that stasis, when someone does a very powerful attack, you can just
Victory.
negate it. Or keep yourself alive longer for your healer to engage and kill you up.
MVP.
Oh wow, that's a cool banner. That's actually probably my favorite hero too, Orphelia. Orphea. God, I always butcher that name. Nice, 50% damage soaked. Boom. Nice. I was gonna give Orphea just because I love her so much, but 11 hero killing spree is pretty awesome. Cool. I kind of want to do one more play with this character because I feel like there was a lot of exploratory learning how to play it. And I think I may want to try the other spec also. It's like go Dark Swarm, Stealth, Dark Swarm, Isolation, Ferocious Stalker, I'll continue the movable burrow just because that's just good if I can get that high. And then Contagion. Wow, that's really awesome. Cool, let's do that.
Change is upon us.
Wow, I'm not sure I've seen this one before. I think this one's new. I don't think I've seen this one. Sky of Foundry. Control, Protector, Destroy Everything. Yeah, I have not. Wow, so this could be cool. Controlled by 2 characters. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Commence combat preparations.
Ready to bring on a little pandemonium?
I collect. Their essence will soon be mine.
We're going to kill that.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gates are open. Go!
I'm bush stalker, there's no bushes. Problem.
I'm impressed.
One dies, one grows strong. Retreating now.
Shoot it down.
Essence. Eclipse of essence.
We've redesigned our tree glove protectors for combat in the Nexus. Prepare to begin field testing. Tree glove terminal
Yeah, so you
online.
for that control point.
Take control of it
So
to
I'll
pilot
morph
the
there.
mech. This strategy is working.
Decent. Unsophisticated, but decent.
Wow, and these conveyor belts, that's
Perfectly done.
crazy. Makes it hard.
Choose a talent. Tree glove protector operational. Assign a pilot and a gunner so you can test its weapons. Learn from this and come back stronger.
Yeah, you know. I just figure staying there while the bot's in there.
Strange. I did not expect the protector to be destroyed like that.
Pretty cool. Alright, so I can port, but I don't think there's any real advantage doing it right now, blowing it.
Another step toward victory.
Well, maybe so.
An effective attack.
Decent. Unsophisticated, but decent.
And the spinning and doing the tongue is lethal, man. That's crazy damage. I think it's a more fun spec, to be honest. It's crazy.
Is the top? Yes,
Shit.
very good. Less than ideal. An access terminal will be online in a moment. Keep destroyed. Access terminal online. Secure it to activate
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna try to get
protector.
one of those towers. The fuck? I think I got hit out of it.
They underestimated you.
You failed.
Shows a talent.
Forward.
Preparations complete. Pilot the protector to victory. Hero eliminated. You've eliminated the foot. Killing spree. Very good. The protector has been defeated. Interesting. Quite a demonstration.
Thundering the enemy.
how we do. Sneaky.
Hero eliminated. Choose a talent.
And I just got my burrow. No! I mean the tunnel. That's good. I got it. I can tunnel
A successful battle.
all up into this tower.
MVP.
Yeah, Butcher, yeah. $25 soak, not that great, but I was going more kill than tank spec. But yeah, now you can see like different flavors of style. Move on to our next character. Dealt more hero damage, obviously, because I was going hero assault as opposed to tanky. Cool. Alright, so next hero I was thinking about doing some of the easier heroes, meaning medium difficulty, because I do want to show like Kerrigan and these two, but he's more techy, so these are two that I actually want to do a little bit of practice before get jumping in, because it has been a while and Blizzard may have changed some abilities, as you know, the last 2 years since they looks like they changed some stuff with Dehaka. Alright, Stukov. He looks menacing, but he will heal you with his Zerg energies. Alright. Another one of my favorite characters, but last time I played was a long time ago. Alright, so we got it. I can infest allies with a spreading healing virus. So it's like a DOT heal. One sec. And that's actually one of my favorite ways to spec this guy is DOT heal. That way you can just consistently have your allies always be in the fight. Weighted Pustule. Hurl a pustule that impacts all enemy heroes in its path, dealing damage and slowing a little bit and increasing. So it's like, eh. But it makes them so they slow more over time. Lurking Arm. It does more damage to heroes, but you do up a whole bunch of damage to... I mean, it does less damage to non-heroes. You do a whole bunch of damage to a hero, silence them. And then you can... So I can silence them, I can slow them, I can passively heal my allies. Biokill switch, detonate all viruses. Each healing pathogen heals bonus heal, and weighted pustules do bonus damage. So I can affect with the heal or affect the damage, and then they'll pop if I do biokill switch. And then I have my arm, which actually has a pretty decent cooldown. Everything's 10 seconds. It's pretty good. Flailing Swipe. No, look at the heroics. Do a whole bunch of damage in front. I believe that's one of the ones I... Oh, actually, no. I think they're all both really good. This one, I do a bunch of damage, and this one, you can trap an enemy. Extend his arm, hits a hero, rapidly shoves him in a direction. That's a fun one. I think we're gonna do that first. Like, both are cool. But I thought we'd do the shove. Alright, and I definitely want to go heal spec, obviously. So, healing shove is what I'm thinking. So, not weighted pustules. I am speccing Lurking Arm. I like that, so I'll go do the low blow. Increase, and we'll do, well, let's see, which one? These are all healings. Heals 30% more if doing 3 or more pathogens. And that means you can only do a pathogen every 10 seconds, so that's kind of pretty close. So how would I do that? They have to, because you can only do one every 10 seconds, so you have to have them sitting on your allies. That doesn't make sense though, like the cooldown's 10 seconds and it only lasts 4 seconds, so how would you have 3 healing pathogens up? Oh, because if they're in a group of... So you want to do this in a group. If you do this in a group, they'll all get infected, and they can do a super group heal. Okay. I think I'll do biotic armor. Low blow, biotic. I like lurking arms, so we'll do that. More range. We're going to do the shove. A lot of arm reaching attacks. Wow. Now that's a good idea with Pustule, that affected roots while you do it. That's pretty cool. Universal Carrier, that's awesome. Top off, keep it, yeah. So I'll definitely spec all the healing stuff and then arm stuff. Looks like is what I'm doing. But definitely if I get to 13, I'm gonna do it so I do the weighted punch after looking arms, so virulent reaction. We'll do that. Cool. Could be riding a Zergling. Alright, let's do it. I got a bunch of cool looks. I even have a squid one. Maybe I'll show this to you guys for fun, because honestly I don't think I've played this one. I unlocked it, but I don't think I ever played with it. Let's do it. I know this is part of my Zerg team, but you know, since I'm going all squid arms, keep it squiddy. It'll fit thematically, which I'm sure why they gave it to him too.
Victory above all.
I was gonna say, I'm pairing with AIs. They have swapped because I'm on blue team instead of red team. I was like, wait, what? My whole teammates are auto select. A red. Harness our squid powers. And this probably could be the last one I do because we're getting close to an hour, but I just felt like I really needed to show a couple Dehakas, and honestly even this guy, you know, there's probably advanced strategies with weighted pustule specs versus arm specs, really the two different ones I see here. One like trapping, one doing more damage, just like Dehaka. You have tanking or trapping, this one's trapping or dealing damage. The arm just looks fun. And then he just does like a lot of passive healing, especially when people are grouped up. And so that people are constantly topped off. It seems like it's where he really excels. His bursts just when you do the kill switch, which has a bigger payout, looks like, when people are grouped. Or those dots with many heroes, I should say. As opposed to just super healing one hero.
Prepare for battle, mortals.
The battle has almost begun. Are you prepared for it?
Never believe someone who tells me.
Oh, right, this is one of my favorites. Cool. It's cool. I find that Diablo themed ones are my favorite ones. Especially the one with the
seconds.
The Punisher.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The slaughter begins.
So I have a heal, pustule, grab. And I want to grab before I pustule. Which I expect that way. Alrighty.
I'm returning to base. They will miss that fort, will they not? Be gone from my realm, insects! Will return soon. You must rip him
Ready to
apart.
continue the hunt.
There is no escape for you but death, Angel. I will see you there. I tire of this stall. You are wise to serve me. It was almost too easy. Our fort is lost. Hurry, mortals. I move for the gates of heaven.
Step lively.
Choose a talent.
Spirit is
Well
emboldened.
done.
I must move away for now.
So much potential unexplored.
So it looks like just the skin does thematically do a super squid thing, which is kind of a buzzkill. But
My rage has not subsided. I will return, and then the heavens will fall. Triple kill.
Well fought.
An enemy fort falls to ruin.
yeah, this healer is definitely group hug versus staying on like a tank and super healing.
Superbly done.
Brutalize them.
Hear my power and my pain.
Got him. Oh, you can see the squid come up. It just also has the shadow. Okay, alright. I misspoke.
Annihilated.
Show me what you're worth.
None can withstand. Certainly no angel.
I'm ready to continue the hunt.
I wish to be done with this.
Well done.
I never remain anywhere for long.
Well done, healer.
Gloriously done.
Ooh, man.
Humans and hell have
Slaughtered that angel, then absorbed its essence. See, tonight is all about the essence, man. Mmm, get angelic blood. Angelic soul. Mmm. Now I'll do it. I got my super shove.
gates of heaven shall lie in ruins beneath my feet.
I'm ready
Double
to
kill.
continue the hunt.
Gratitude.
Show me what you're worth.
Mayhem.
Nice, that shove is awesome. Fantastic.
Triple kill. Untouchable. An immortal never truly dies. I will return.
Wow. It's like I was learning how to play him, and then halfway through, like, just clicked. That was pretty cool. Just gotta manage the dots and everybody.
MVP.
To do that punch. So with this group of enemy infected, group of allies affected, the punch and the kill switch all at the same time. Yeah, because I was doing that silence with the. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the combo. You do the arm and then the pustule while they're. You do the pustule while they're in the arm, but I think I only got one real good attack on it. But that's still good. 60 seconds silence time. Wow. It was pretty fun. Definitely some tactics I could have, you know, sharpened, but pretty cool. Power of the squid. He's looking at you. Well, that is Dehaka and Stukov in a nutshell. So hopefully I gave you a sample of how they play and the sort of things you can do with them. It looks like Stukov, though, is on rotation right now, so you can play him for free if you jump on this week. Let's take it back to my classic. This one, again, this one looks zombie. This one looks Contagion. This one looks Zerg. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hero Storm is awesome. A lot of heroes. Honestly, like, so many heroes that I can just tell, like, you know, you really need to be accustomed to. All of them not only know how to play, but actually, if someone's coming at you, their capabilities as well, obviously. But Stukov and Dehaka, the Zerg characters, are a lot of fun if you're pro Zerg. The next time I'll do Heroes of the Storm will be next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST. Otherwise, you can catch me again this Friday, 7 p.m. PST, and I'm going to be playing some Diablo 3. Now, it is Friday the 13th on that day, so I'll definitely be doing Infernal Machines and or Greater Rifts, the highest difficulties that I can, just to make it super scary and super just demonic crazy. So if you want to catch me doing some insane Diablo action, tune in then. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is Ismortah, and I'll catch you next time.